We stand at an interesting juncture in terms of global setups. The S&P 500 last night made a new all-time high. This is the structure from the 1st of July 2020 as I've mapped it. You can see this rising channel. This is, mid-February or so when the market, the S&P 500 just sort of, not quite got to the upper end of the channel, and then it collapsed to these levels around 3750 or so. And last night it's taken out this level, which is 3950. We are in a way into uncharted waters. If you take weekly charts on the S&P 500, look at what happened last Friday. There was a morning star formation. It's possible that, we are headed to 4,050 or maybe even higher levels. So this is the S&P 500 in focus, the most actively tracked, traded equity index in the world. Let's look at some triggers up ahead as well. The FOMC meeting decision is lined up for tomorrow. We'll react to it Thursday morning. And there's only one thing in a way to watch out from the meeting. The Fed chair is expected to be dovish, accommodative. He's expected to stick off on all the right things. But the one thing which will matter is, and he will get asked this question, whether the market pricing of Fed hikes is appropriate or not, or is it too aggressive? Will he push back on the idea? So far, none of the Fed officials have pushed back on rising market interest rates. Will he do that? And I think that's the only thing to, in a way, watch. What will also feed into the decision, of course, is more stimulus which is lined up. The 1.9 trillion stimulus which was passed was the second largest ever in the US. But, well, we're not done yet. There's an infra package which President Biden wants to push through, and that's expected to be between $2 trillion and $4 trillion. We don't know the exact size. We'll get the details shortly. Just sort of look at this number in context. The total value, the total stock of all government-owned infrastructure assets in the US is estimated to be about $6 trillion. We're talking about between $2 and $4 trillion in terms of additional infrastructure spending. How will all of this play into the Fed decision will be interesting to see as well.